Hello and welcome to a massive Sunday for Newcastle United. The hope is today that we create a new history. So, I'm just watching a rerun of Match of the Day with a local team, i.e. Nottingham Forest. They were playing Ipswich yesterday and they won. Today is our day to win at Wembley. Today is the day we rewrite history for Newcastle United. It's a day where Harvey Barnes gets his opportunity. Alexander Isak gets his opportunity. The hope is these other players also get their opportunity. Sean Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Jacob Murphy, Sandro Tonali, Big Joe Linton, Joe Willock. So, we have firepower. And the hope is come 6:30, there is a roar from Wembley, and that roar will ring out across London. That's the hope. I live in hope. Now, one thing, when I say something to you and I show you something, that means I'm working on something. Now, as a lot of people turned round and said about one of my plans. That plan is to create an NFT. Now, I've mentioned this quite a few times, and I'm going to ask a lot of people how I actually do this. Because, as you well know, the things I want to do are somewhat complex. But I had a change of mind last night, and it was this: to do a new form of an NFT, and here's the best bit: all proceeds go straight to St. James's Park. Why? Because many of you, including some fellow YouTube channels, have turned around and said about copyright images, etc. Well, I didn't want to get in the bother. So I'm going to create it and I'm going to gift it to Newcastle United. Why am I doing this? Because the idea of what I'm going to create bloody excites me. You see, I've been posting to my Facebook Covent Garden and what happened there last night. Shared Matty Renton of Magpie TV, Adam Pearson, and this morning it showed video of our club and the crowd at Covent Garden, as well as the Angel of the North. As most of us will know, the Angel of the North, as you're coming round from Washington down towards Team Valley, that's the first thing you see. And it's been decked out in the black and white colours. Now, what I want to say is this, right? When I show you the work that I'm trying to do and you disbelieve, that's your disbelief. The videos, they're up there, and they're up there to stay. And the hope is this: we write a new history this evening. And I believe in Eddie Howe's heroes, every single one of them. Some players will miss out. Yeah. Crying shame, they will miss out. But we still have enough in the tank. And I remember a famous quote, and it goes back thousands of years. David versus Goliath. And we all know what happened with that. Yeah. So it's time that our club writes a brand new history for us all. All of us content creators. I'm the smallest, but I'll tell you this much. I might be the smallest, but the stuff I show you on my channel, that stuff is in the process of coming to bear. And at some point, it may be 10 years, 15 years down the line, when I do come home. And yes, that will happen. When that does happen, I'll have to buy a new home. And that home, I hope, will have flags on the outside. And the hope is, when that does happen, this channel and the things which I have created are running smoothly. You see, years and years ago, many people turned around and said, you can't do that. And I did it. So if you don't believe, you don't believe. But I will say this much. You are the doubter, not me. So, as we approach this game today, the most important game in our season, and bars and clubs fill up for everybody to sit down and watch. Just remember, we are Geordies. We are proud. We are an army. Currently 52,300 strong. However, that army could grow to 70,000 plus. It just depends on our new stadium in Leazes Park. And we've got to bring the noise when that comes. But it's going to be a few years yet. And in the meantime, those few years, that gives me the opportunity to build. And build I will. You see, the thing is this. I've been told all my life, you can't do that. And I've gone and done it. So, to all of you out there who do doubt, I don't. I may not have the skills that some of you have. No. I may not have the understanding of code, syntax, and things like how to construct and all those other fancy words which are used in code. But I'll tell you this much. I'll still plough forward. I will still reach out and ask on many different platforms. Some of those platforms you ain't even on. Why? Because it's spreading the word. And the word is that Newcastle United. Why? Because it's Geordie by birth, and I'm proud to be that Geordie who will create. And at the end of the day, a long time in the future, guess what? I will have a smile on my face when that final day comes, knowing I did a good job. And that's all you need, doing a good job. Now, the hope is, by the time that comes round, there are offices in the city centre of Newcastle, and there are jobs for local Geordies. And nout you can say, we'll stop that, because the bricks and the foundations have already been laid. So, today is our special day. Today we shout and we will scream. Let's hope it's joy. Come, 6:30. And to all of those Geordies who travelled all the way to London, safe trip back home. Because one thing is certain, that result today, the one I want so much here, I will be ringing my brother to turn round and say, let's go home and join in with the celebration. That's how much it means to me as a Geordie. And no matter where I live on planet Earth, whether it be Nottingham, where I am now, or elsewhere in the world, I'll always come home. And I can tell you one thing. Crossing that bridge over the River Tyne, that to me is emotional. For our club, I wish nothing but the greatest success. To Harvey Barnes, Alexander Isak, Anthony Gordon, Sean Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali, and others. Lewis Miley, Lewis Hall, Kieran Trippier, Sven Botman. This is your time to shine, to show the world what the Geordies can do. So just remember that. We can write a new history. And I hope and I pray I'm right. Now, moving forward, I have asked and I am waiting for people to assist. Why? Because what I'm building isn't a one-man job, and it never was. So, enjoy your Sunday, and just remember this. When this NFT does come out, everything goes to Newcastle United. The whole shebang. Thanks for watching. And have a wonderful Carabao Cup final.